Hey everyone, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. If it's your first time here, my name is Shenandoah. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you all how I make crab ravioli. Now, you guys, I am very proud of this recipe because I created this dish. All three of the components do come together cohesively to create this wonderful delicacy. That's pretty much how I can describe it. Everything was made with love, and you probably wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I thought of this recipe, I imagined it, I imagined what it would look like and taste like, and then I executed it from my imagination. You guys. Okay, so anywho, if you watched my pasta video, then you may know that I took a cooking class in Napa at the Culinary Institute where I learned how to make the pasta. So I can't take credit for that, but just for reference, my previous two videos, which are the pasta and the seafood brodo, are on my page. They're going to be linked down in the description box, and I'll link them at the end of the video just in case you're interested. And of course, as always, all of the instructions, the ingredients will be listed down below in the description box for you, just in case you're interested. I will have my pasta video linked down below, just in case you want to learn how to make the pasta first, which is why I posted the pasta and the broth video prior to this, because you'll need to know essentially how to make both of those before you move on to this dish. So I made my pasta sheets the day before, and it's very essential and important to make sure that you keep your pasta covered. That way it doesn't harden or get, crispy or anything like that before you have time to actually cook it. So I'm using these stamps that I got off of Amazon. I definitely will link them down below in the description box. I was having a little bit of a tough time at first, but then I figured out how to use them, and I made about 3 or 4 different sizes, I believe, some squares, some medium, small, and large circles, if you will. And wow, you guys, these raviolis came out really good. So obviously, as you can probably tell, this recipe is not something that you can whip up super quick. You're definitely going to have to take your time with this one. I would suggest making as many as you can, and then maybe reserving some in the fridge or the freezer to, pop in some sauce or whatever the case is for a later time. But if you're like me and you're ready to eat these now, then we're gonna go ahead and throw a pot of boiling water on the stove. And not only boiling water, always remember when you're boiling pasta, you wanna add a bunch of salt to your pasta. So the secret to this pasta being flavorful is not only are we gonna just boil water, we're gonna add the seafood broth that we made. So the seafood broth essentially is flavoring the pasta. We're layering flavors. In this case, I used half water and half seafood brodo to intensify the flavors. I'm not sure if you noticed, but layering flavors is definitely a big, huge thing of mine. So you want to make sure everything is seasoned properly. There's a big difference between oversalting and layering flavors. So here we're layering the flavors, and you'll be able to taste that in the final dish. So boiling the pasta takes about 3 to 4 minutes depending on the size. You're going to strain them and plop them directly into the sauce. Your cream sauce, I didn't get much footage on the actual cream sauce, so I'll briefly explain. It's simply heavy cream, butter, seasonings, the same seasonings that you used in the filling, and some flavorsome broth. In this case, I used the seafood broth that I created. I typically will almost bring that to a boil, but not quite. Let it boil slightly, and then you want to bring it down to a low simmer. You want to simmer that for about 10 or 15 minutes, and this is what the inside of the raviolis look like. Absolutely delicious, you guys. This pasta dish was delicate. It was creamy. That fresh crab just gave it a sweetness. And as you can tell, the filling was essentially just crab. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. If you are not subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing, hit that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up if you do like this sort of content. And as always, I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.